Hey guys, it's Bear. I just was out woods walking a little bit this afternoon and not necessarily looking for anything, but just looking, see what I could see. I found some, what looks like some hog scrapings over here behind the camera. I'm not sure, it could have been turkey scratch, but I'm betting hog. And I found something. I pulled up here at the table by the river where I shoot a good many of my videos. I want to show you what I found. Let me adjust the camera. All of these little specks right here on the tabletop, that's squirrel sign. Those are hickory nuts that the squirrels have gathered up where they fell over the fall and the winter, and they dug them up, foraged them out of the ground, and we're eating them. Isn't that interesting? Right here, I'm walking way out there in the back, and there it is. Isn't that a kick? Be right back. I highly recommend that you carry one of these in your kit, okay? and a writing instrument, okay? With things being as they are, I just broke mine. Anyway, I'm gonna set this right over here. The other day, I was doing a video on knives, and I forgot the most important EDC that I have as far as a knife goes. And this is my 3-bladed Stockman by Old Timer. This knife was given to me by my brother when I turned 21, and it's been in my pocket almost every day ever since. I treasure this knife. But I was telling the story about how I had amazed my kids, my grandkids actually, and my granddaughter came to me, just to recount the story quickly. My granddaughter came to me and she said, "Granddaddy, I broke my pencil." Well, she had a yellow number 2, and we were at home, and she's used to an electric pencil sharpener. She said, "What am I going to do?" I said, "Hang on, baby, let Granddaddy show you." So I got out the Stockman, and I pulled out this blade. Let me readjust the camera just a minute, and I'll show you what I did. Okay, guys, here's what we did. My granddaughter came to me and she said, "Granddaddy, I broke my pencil lead. How do I do this?" Well, I pulled out my Stockman and I pulled out this blade. This blade in particular is called a pen blade. In the old days, when people had to provide their own writing instruments, they would take quills off of the primary flight feathers of geese or turkey, or tail feathers from turkey, or tail feathers from turkey, and they would make a pen to write with. And if you'll notice the shape, the blade points down and it comes up in an arc and swoops back down. This makes it fit your hand properly. Put my thumb here on the back, grab the pencil like this, and then you just take your thumb and, as the old man said, thusly, you shave off what you don't want. Now, will you make mistakes and knock off big chunks of pencil wood? Absolutely. It's a learning curve. But if I can be taught in a few simple steps how to cut, let's see, can you see that? Yeah. If I can be taught in a few simple steps how to do that by my granddaddy, surely my granddaughter can be taught that by her granddaddy. Now, there's always the pride of the craftsman. And you want the pencil to look nice. Okay, come on. She's got a reputation to uphold. She wants to look nice. With a little cosmetic scraping here and there. Look at that. Looks like he almost did it in an electric pencil sharpener, doesn't it? That blew my grandchildren's mind. Okay, I pulled this one a long time ago on their daddy and on his brothers and sister, but this really got my grandchildren going. They would purposefully bring pencils to me to have me sharpen them. But anyway, accidents are going to happen. Get you a good knife, preferably a 3-bladed old-timer Stockman, because it has the built-in pen knife, and knock yourself out. Let me readjust the camera and we'll keep going, okay? Okay, now that we've averted the crisis of the broken pencil lead, grab you one of these, and grab you that old-timer 3-bladed Stockman. You won't be disappointed, okay? I had another piece of gear today that I wanted to share with you for woods walking, for hunting, for things like that. And this is it. This is a shotgun pouch, military surplus shotgun pouch that I picked up at, guess what? Kaufman's. It holds 11 shells. You can see right there. I've got here on the back, I've got buckshot, and down here on the front, I've got field load. For my personal preference, that's what I load with, because you never really know out here what you're going to come up against. Now, field load would be things like dogs and snakes this time of the year. Buckshot would be, and slugs would be for aggressive dogs and hogs. Okay, generally speaking, a hog's going to let you alone. He'll hear you or smell you. They don't see well at all, but they hear fantastically, and they smell even better. They don't smell better, but they can smell you better. But they'll avoid you if it's at all possible. Now, if you get aggressive with them, they're going to get aggressive with you. And if you've ever had to fist fight a tank, don't recommend it, okay? Anyway, in Always 71, I showed the cartridge belt that I normally would carry on a woods walk. I wanted to carry some water with me today because it's just blazingly hot out here. And so I put this on my belt instead of carrying the bandolier, the belt, the cartridge belt. I put this on my rig so that I would have extra shots for my 12 gauge that I normally carry. But anyway, Kaufman's keeps these things in stock, and I've got several of them. I have a GI scabbard for my shotgun, and I've got one of these attached to it so that I can just throw it over my shoulder and take off. And I've got my reloads with me, and if I need the shotgun, I just reach back, pull it out, go to town. But call the ladies down at Kaufman's, okay? That number's 334-898-1770, okay? Call them, tell them I sent you. I'd be glad for you to tell them I sent you. And they can set you up with these. They keep these in stock. This is a common item, and you really don't want to wait until the season opens up, because there could very well be a rush on these things. Okay? Anyway, just wanted to let you know about some of the equipment that I swap out from time to time, and wanted to share that with you. So on that note, y'all have a good afternoon. If you would, reach down there to the bottom of the thing and hit that like button, hit that subscription bell, and come on back for more on Bears Old Ways. Y'all have a great afternoon. See you down the road.